Why should we be ethical and do the right thing in our advertising careers? What's the case for being ethical in a very competitive business environment? Well, there's a business case and there's a personal case. When I began my quest for advertising ethics, I wanted to make a strong business case because I wanted companies to realize if they did the right thing with consumers, their businesses would prosper. So we had research conducted, actually at the Missouri School of Journalism, 4 capstone student teams, and we found out that consumers ranked honest advertising as the highest thing a company could do to be ethical. And then there's the whole idea of building trust in our advertising and our brands. And really, that's where ethics comes into play. David Bell, former chair of IPG, puts it this way. Trust is the essence of our business, and ethics is the engine of trust. So ethicist Gene Anir puts it this way. He calls a business case ethics by compliance. It's very important, and he said it's ruled by our brains, our thinking. Along the way, after interviewing many advertising professionals, as well as legal professionals, I came to realize how important feelings are in terms of ethics and doing the right thing. I recall having a session with a good friend of mine, a lawyer, tough trial attorney, and he said to me, "So Wally, what are you working on these days?" And I said, "Ethics." "What's that all about?" "Well, I'm doing principles and practices, and I'm finding that ethics is very important." "Well, so what's in it for the company?" Now he switches into cross-examination. And when lawyers cross-examine, it's not about what they know, it's about what they want to know what you know and think. "Wally, what's that all about?" "Well, companies do better because consumers want ethical conduct." "What's in it for the employees?" "Well, they're going to do better because the companies are doing better." "Wally, what's in it for me?" "You need to feel better about what you do at your job." And he said, "Yes, so I can sleep at night." The sleep test is what an ethicists talk about in terms of measuring ethics, and it is a very important thing to have. So ethical dilemmas often involve right versus right decisions. We have to reason them through, think them through. And our feelings become very important in judging whether or not we have an ethical dilemma and what we're going to do about it. Now, I've collected many stories over the years about ethical dilemmas. I have found many times in which people have not been able to work anymore in the company because of what they've been required to do. In one case, a pretty senior executive was asked to brief other people about his clients so they could go after a bigger client. He said, "That's wrong, and we need to tell our client we're going after other clients." "Who have you been talking to?" his boss said. He went home that night, told his wife, "I don't think I can work there anymore." On the other hand, there's very positive stories I've collected. And for example, John Osborne at BBDO New York says, "We want our professionals to be passionate about what they give back, to be energized and happy to come to work every day." Business case, Gene Anir calls it ethics by compliance. Personal case, he calls ethics by achievement. Both are very important, but let me end this way. Be ethical, but be competitive. Phil Knight says, "Play by the rules, but be ferocious."